Third car in line.
You just see him take off up the hill.
The exact same spot as earlier.
So this will be the third caution flag of the day.
He just gets turned. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess. Wow. Yeah, just absolutely turned.
And slid on my roof just like that, with sparks flying, and I was just hoping at the last second it was going to roll back over so I could get out. But AJ's didn't do that. He was stuck upside down. Not a comforting feeling. That oil tank is right behind you. It's very possible for oil to start leaking out. You want to get out of there as fast as you can.
Looks like there were only about a dozen cars who had a chance to evade to the inside and not get any damage.
Oh, looks like a flat tire. Tire explodes or brakes come through the tire. It's hard to say, Jeff, but definitely an issue well before the corner for the 37.
That 18 car, he went by. Oh, trouble down the back straightaway.
47, Ryan Preece into the inside wall.
Caution.
$8 on the line. There's not a lot of time, but Kyle Busch will pay you back, and here it comes.
Oh, boy.
Down sideways.
He's
Look
in
him
the
in
wall.
the fence. He's done.
This car's hit the wall. See, he does hit the wall there. I don't know if it was a tire, maybe ran over something.
That thing was already on fire before he hit, though.
Could have blown up.
Yeah.
Engine could have blown up, and then he got in the oil and got in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Allmendinger, I think AJ felt like, okay, I'm this far down. He's not going to be there now.
I mean, right in front of Mark Martin and Biffle. Who's that? Is that Truex in there too?
Yeah, Truex is in there.
Yeah.
Here's a 39 that we saw come off of turn 3, just in the gas.
Oh, Ambrose hit the inside guard.
Tangled on the track, and then Clint Boyer leading the race. Tapped by a car he just lapped, and Bobby Labonte in the 47 having an excellent run.
Another look. There was the impact between Chris Buescher and the 44 of Brian Scott. AJ Allmendinger involved, as well as the 95 of Ty Dillon. Contact there also with the 7.
I mean, do they think it's 10 to
Oh,
go?
Trouble, here we go. Here we go.
Jimmy Johnson got turned, and they pile up behind him.
14:48. I mean, the whole crowd. There's a 10.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
Chase is going to be able to push that Atlanta car back out front. More wrecking.
And around goes the 95 and the 37.
Hard hit.
Hard into the wall.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's awful.
Ryan Preece.
Enters into turn 3, boom. You can see exactly the same situation that happened with the 8 of Tyler Reddick. The tire goes down. You can see the wheel digging into the racetrack, creating that streak.
Blaney got through. Kyle Larson got.
See here.
No, it looks like he
Actually,
just got
McDowell
loose.
just got loose in front of John West Townley.
And Townley was just a victim.
Wrong place, wrong time.
It was not John West Townley's fault this time. He just got taken out accidentally.
See all the cones.
Whoa, Greg Biffle, Mark Martin in the 5 car. Mark got into the outside wall hard.
They got hung. Oh, no. More.
Here we go. Montoya piles in.
47 car.
Edwards is in it. Keselowski misses it. And what did
Behind Labonte in the 47.
Andy Kessler got a piece of that also. See here.
Kurt Busch. Hard lick for Kurt Busch and Bobby Labonte.
It looked like that when we had followed Michael Waltrip and Bobby Labonte that Bobby.
See Denny Hamlin get sideways. Let's see if that's, well.
Like a couple of things going on right there. The 55
Brian
cut off Matt Kenseth. I'm not sure if they're related or not.
Yeah, it looked like Vickers was trying to avoid maybe the 11 as he got really sideways. I don't know how Denny Hamlin saved that car once again.
As hard as you can. You can see Byron comes up off that white line a little bit and is sliding, trying to save it.
I think
it finally hooks.
I think the 14 being on his outside.
Oh, that didn't help at all.
It just pulled him around. We only had 2 tires, so you're already at a disadvantage, and then you get pulled around. Stenhouse made a nice move to get through there.
Bowman also.
Jimmy Johnson. And, Austin Dillon on the outside.
You can see Kenseth come in right at the end.
Yep. Boy, that 24, though, it took a hard lick into that outside.
By Denny Hamlin. Can he put the block on? Oh, car. Oh, 77.
Right behind you.
That was Ross Chastain. Got down on the apron, turned him sideways up the racetrack.
Straight into Ryan Preece.
Oh, Jimmy tries to get the inside of
lap car. He comes down the racetrack, and I don't think that Ricky was ready for that.
Get by him before the caution came out.
Wow, that's a hard hit. Blue car coming in from the right,
and it never
sliding
turns. It just looks like that's got to be right front tire because it never turned. When you see one hit up the track like that, that's usually a right front tire.
Side wrecking here, wrecking. Come low. Keep coming. Keep coming. We got right side damage here, guys.
51 kind of caught in the middle. And,
yeah, Bain just didn't know Buescher was on the outside.
Yep. Ooh.
Blaney just know where to go. As Rhodes slides up the racetrack.
And Keselowski did a masterful job.
He's up on the wall waiting for the 12 to come to a stop.
Crash! Oh, Ryan Preece piled.
Oh, Stenhouse almost 4 wide at the very bottom, makes contact, sends him directly into that inside wall and into that safer barrier.
And in that initial skirmish, one of those cars involved was Quinn Houff, who has never turned a lap here, and yet started this race from 27th. So will end the race. Oh, around goes Newman. Newman up into Logano. 5 cars into the wall. 7. Caution.
Caution is out. The race is not complete. Not complete.
Had to get to the white flag to be complete.
What did we say?
May have gotten a little help right there. See Jimmy Johnson just sliding by that.
Another look as they catch the wall. Yeah, the 47 just got into the back of the 88. Both of them sliding into that outside wall, and then a hard contact for Allmendinger on the inside wall.
You know, Rick, the safer barriers are getting their workout here in Indianapolis, but the first racetrack to have them. Great safety innovation, the first track that NASCAR
right there,
goes.
Buescher comes down. Little bit of contact right there, and just turns the 37 around.
Boy, and Benedetto had nowhere to go. Truex had nowhere to go.
So happy to see that 37 car stay on the ground when the 95 hit him. Yeah, big hit by Haley in the 77.
Wow.
Here's another look, and we'll watch Almirola in the 10.
I think he's mad. You know, at this stage in the race, you get angry when something like that happens. But that's why you got to keep your composure. I don't know that was intentional, but it just seemed to me like he could have.
Does he get
clipped? Right's reared. He got clipped to the right rear. Cindric turned him right up into Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Desperation setting in. 3 wide. You're seeing it all over the place, all the way through the pack.
And you coming back. He just goes diving down here after he gets clobbered by the 31. On the 83, okay, this started already behind, but the 83 got turned.
But they see that going on in front of them, and they're all jockeying for position to avoid that. And it's that chain reaction accident. You know what I mean? Look at the cars, man.
There's a lot of cars in that accident.
Whoa.
3 wide almost, but Brian Vickers got a nose under Kurt Busch, and there's what happened.
I think Vickers also saw Harvick was making it 3 wide going down there.
But just at the angle of impact, all those sorts of things, something mechanically happened to hit the wall like that. So with the tire failures we've seen, you have to assume that's what it is. The other tires,
out here. Suarez is going to go around. He got tagged from the back. Right in front, hard contact.
All right, hold it up there. Yellow's out. Be ready, guys.
An attempt to make it 3 wide.
Why would the Cup cars have more trouble with that particular curb when we didn't have this type of issue yesterday with Xfinity cars? You know.
Oh, crash! Stenhouse in the wall.
Should have known.
And Chris Buescher with him.
In here, trying to get by Marcus Ambrose at the same time, and just gets into him.
Oh, wow.
And it knocks him right into Ambrose.
Yeah, both of those Michael Waltrip cars in one shot.
Made some contact. You see right there is Bobby Labonte, and he's already slow on the front straightaway, like this tire had gone down maybe just off the corner.
And that's David Gilliland in the yellow and white car. They caught the back end of Labonte's 47.
Danica got a good look at this.
Allmendinger 3 wide between the 34. The 34 actually got loose of Chris Buescher, just made slight contact with the 88, sent him into the outside fence.
And Allmendinger too.
Well,
both of them got in the wall.
Scrambling right here. That could have been even worse. And I think they're going to have to go to the garage with that car.
Oh,
no,
Benedetto! And everybody.
Good.
Oh,
no. Are you kidding me? This is big. Wow. But it.
Boy, it just reminds me of
Christopher Bell blocked the outside going into one. Kyle Busch wrecking trouble, turn 4, one car around. Christopher Bell catches Ryan Preece, and he's in the fence and caution.
on the outside. They can't get around.
Whoa! Keselowski gets turned by William Byron. Blaney gets caught up. Gilliland, Truex, Hamlin, and more.
All those Fords were struggling to get around Chastain. Who could get around?
What happened to Bobby Labonte? Again, a late exit, just like off of turn 4. The car just snapping around, a hard hit to the inside wall, but there is that safer barrier there, thankfully. So the 6-time Atlanta winner.
Huge block coming right here.
Blaney as they go around the 37, almost upside down. So's the 96, Parker Kligerman. Here they come. They make contact.
Loose down into the corner. Man, a big slide and a huge impact.
And he just makes contact with that left rear of the 47. I don't know if Stenhouse had to check up a little bit when he caught the 42 of Kenseth there, but just look to me like maybe Jimmy misjudged getting in behind the 47 of Stenhouse.
I think Kurt Busch may also have some damage from that one.
Well, I'd like to see that one again. You can see where Jimmy Johnson just started to get a bumper to the rear bumper or the quarter panel of the one.
Man, look at that 20 car go up under the back of the Martin Truex car. Just lifted it off the ground.
Let's have a look.
Big push for Logano.
Oh, around goes the 37. Preece is around. He catches the 24 as well as the 21. Caution comes out. And fire coming out of the back of the 24.
That took out one of
There he is.
Maybe
Locking up the left
front
rear.
brakes locks up.
Oh, he's got flat tire.
Oh, yeah.
Flat left rear. It goes inside, and that upset the 3 a little bit. Got the 3 a little bit loose. But the 3 headed on down the track to try to block anyways. To try to get down there and protect that line, protect that lead.
Let's go back and look at that first view.
Some contact there with the 18, both of them in the fence.
Then behind him, the 24, the 48, the 21. I think all those 3 got by with no damage. The 24, we got to get another look at him.
Avoid all this.
But I also think the 19 of Martin Truex knew that he was going to do that, was backing up to get a big run.
Let's ride on board with Bubba.
Yeah, watch visor cam and watch his hands on the wheel.
We're seeing it for the first time. Oh, it looks like Stenhouse got a little bit squirrely. Stewart came up and got into Jeff Gordon there. Looks like Stewart was just trying to avoid the 17.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
It looks like behind the wheel.
I'd like to go back and see that again. I think Bubba just got loose.
Heavy hits for these guys as they're getting bounced around inside the cars.
Block from LaJoie. LaJoie gets into him. Kyle Busch blocked him, and then LaJoie just ran into him, to be honest with you. I'm not saying he meant to do
Getting
it.
the 5 loose and getting side to side, and eventually it just turns them right into the outside into A.J. Allmendinger, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, I talked
to go somewhere, run into each other, and then look how close everybody is, and just not enough room. Watch that 18 car.
Man.
Yeah, that's
Truex got in the fence hard there.
Yeah, he did. They got hit hard.
Yeah, that's a bad angle.
Stenhouse Jr.
Into the wall they go. The 11 now also caught up in it.
The whole
Haley. The 3 of Austin Dillon squeeze.
You see where it starts, and the cars go down the inside, and of course they come right back up in the racetrack, right in front of Casey Mears.
And that banking self-cleaning. Down they go.
Down the hill he goes.
Because of the issues he had on the track, he's involved in this as well. They pile up at the entrance to pit road.
Right there.
Yeah, in that case, it was almost like Ricky was going up the racetrack. Matter of fact, John Hunter was going down.
Danica Patrick's car. Oh. Remember Allmendinger's.
Oh, into the wall hard goes Ryan Blaney off the nose of Ty Gibbs, and the big one happens behind him.
And it brought so many people into it.
Wow, he's sideways. Oh, the wreckage.
No.
Big
The 13 just got crashed.
That'll be it.
Big wreck going into 3. I mean, look at them. They're wrecking everywhere.
I think they made it to the overtime line.
Now NASCAR will have to look at video to determine whether the leader
was it Fontana and other places because of the bumps that kind of flex and bends that joint.
See what happens back in here with these guys. I think it was just a combination of unfortunate events.
You know, right before Johnny Sauter in 83 moved down, Kyle Larson in the 42 in front of him moved.
Let's all go down there. See the 15, J.J. Yaley moving around. Then they're all trying to miss it, getting into each other. Watch Chase Elliott. Makes a hard right there to miss Harrison Burton. 3 and 4.
And a pile up in the middle. The 18 of Kyle Busch is around. Contact, they're rolling in there. Greg Gaulding
back onto its tires. The work by NASCAR. Look at this right here. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do.
Go for Ricky
that
Stenhouse.
extra work by.
And Gano just up the track into the left rear quarter panel of the 47.
The 9, when he came into the picture, already had damage.
Just the 38. Easy here, getting low, stay in it, going back down, you're good.
Under 2 laps to go. Whoa! And the caution's going to come out right there with under 2 laps remaining.
self-cleaning banking on the straightaway sends everything to the inside wall. And boy,
but I don't. Yeah, looks like a left rear. Into the, also to me.
Now that was the 8th lap of that run for Stenhouse.
Left rear's down. Oh yeah, you can see it.
Yep. Didn't do that splitter any good either.
Well, and you know what? That's a product of not having a teammate in that first practice and not really knowing.